Hi, good afternoon. This is going to be my presentation about drones in the law enforcement and how law enforcement is applying drones into their day-to-day and situational experiences. So first of all, we need to define what a drone is. So first, going into the situation, I always thought like a drone was kind of like you can see below the UAV on the left, but a drone is actually like you can see in the picture on the right. The definition is a drone is an unmanned aerial vehicle or aircraft without a human pilot on board. UAVs are a component of these unmanned aircraft systems, which include a UAV, a ground-based controller, and a system of communications between the two. So they're very similar, but the left is a UAV and the right is a drone. So how can drones be beneficial to law enforcement agencies? They can be used for a lot of surveillance as well as like research means. I think there's a lot of potential for them. I don't think they're used a lot just yet, but I think in the future there could be a chance that they're going to be used a lot more. It's a type of aerial machine, so that makes it so they can get a bird's eye view of a certain situation if it's potentially dangerous or could cause issues. Another interesting thing was that it's a little bit more practical than a helicopter. You always see like those high-speed chases, and they'll get the helicopter up, and it'll be chasing the person down. This situation is more practical to just send up a drone. Some drones fly pretty quick, so they can keep up. Maybe take a far kind of panoramic type of picture, so they can keep track. And um, another interesting fact that I found was they can also like deliver supplies. Maybe somebody's stuck, or a police officer's in a shootout and he can't get up. The drone can go and deliver ammunition or medical supplies, and also it could be like used in border patrol. So a certain situation where I can remember this happening. I don't think it ever got published in the news, but somebody was on a nearby hike in Salt Lake City and they fell and broke both their legs so they couldn't get out. And the police officers actually hunted down and tried to find somebody with the drone. And the person used the drone, flew up to one of the canyons and and actually found this person. And then that was the location that these search and rescue guys could go and find the person. And I feel personally like it probably saved the person's life. So like how there's always positives, there's always negatives. A huge negative is like a privacy issue that could occur. These drones can fly around, like I had mentioned, that they are aerial, so they could fly over houses. It could catch images of some things that could be a type of breach of privacy. And we just I feel like they just have to put regulations and specific kinds of rules so that during investigations or potentially dangerous situations, people would be notified of that and they couldn't be used to um, they couldn't be used without a search warrant like normal situations. They also could be kind of expensive for the smaller police departments to get a good functioning drone. They are not super cheap, especially the really nice ones that are versatile and pretty hardy. So that would be another kind of hiccup. And also the public view of drones. It's not very professional. They see drones as more of like a type of toy. They don't see them as a tool that could be used with a lot of these police departments. So I feel like once the police start to use these drones into day-to-day lives, it could kind of change that image. And that's it. Here's all my references. I also think personally that drones would be super beneficial. It's just kind of like I mentioned, we would have to have proper regulations and they have to be used in a proper situation. But yeah, all in all, it could truly save a lot of lives. I hope you enjoyed my presentation.